as Dad taught him. So please, let's meet my friend Ron Mad Dog Higgins.
Most people know the name Ron Higgins, decorated veteran writer, covering the Southeastern Conference for decades. Many of his friends know him better as Mad Dog.
I have no idea how Ron got the nickname Mad Dog, but I've never seen him really mad, but I do know he loves dogs.
He could be the mad dog when the time was right, if the situation justified it. If Ron felt we weren't getting our due or getting the access that media outlets should, he would absolutely unload them.
Higgins is carrying on the sports journalism legacy of his late father, former LSU Sports Information Director Ace Higgins.
The name Ace Higgins was so symbolic in the world of Louisiana sports journalism. The LSWA still has an award named the Ace Higgins Award. But Ron Higgins has really stepped that forward an awful lot and has done some amazing things in his career.
The Baton Rouge native has written for 7 newspapers, 3 online websites, and a magazine in 4 states during a career that now spans 6 decades. He started early. Young Higgins had his first byline in the Baton Rouge Advocate when he was 14. Years later, he was named the National Sports Media Association Writer of the Year in Tennessee and the Louisiana Writer of the Year in 2008. He was inducted into the Tennessee Sports Writers Hall of Fame in 2011.
He's probably one of the best dressed sports writers in the Southeast. But secondly, his ability to take and look out for colleagues and other people in the media, bar none, is at the very top.
And while Higgins has covered 3 Super Bowls, 18 men's Final Fours, 3 women's Final Fours, 3 Summer Olympics, and more than 70 bowl games, that just barely touches the surface of his career.
He absolutely loves basketball. I think he is best known nationally for his work in football because of what LSU has done. And he's been on top of that beat for a long time.
He has made it a point to kind of mentor younger journalists that come up. Mad Dog has done that with a couple of generations of younger sports journalists, and that's what kind of makes him great.
Now, in his spare time, he has become a background actor in numerous movies and TV shows shot in South Louisiana. But ladies and gentlemen, this is no act tonight. This is a salute to a well-done and continuing career. Ladies and gentlemen, the second winner of the Distinguished Service Award in Sports Journalism and Louisiana Sports Hall of Famer, Ron Mad Dog Higgins. I want to start tonight with just a little personal note. This is one of the best writers I've ever seen, an incredible person who can spot a story that nobody else spots. Can be an 8-year-old somewhere, can be a major story. He is irreverent at times, always clever, always uses the language the way it should be used, writes for the masses and yet writes for people who enjoy great writing. Truly a terrific writer, and I've admired your work for many, many years.
I appreciate that a lot.
Hey, listen, you appear to have had all your shots. So, why Mad Dog?
Well, actually, when I was like about 10, 11 years old, I worked for a teenage newspaper in Baton Rouge called What's Happening. And so I was supposed to write a football column regularly. So I called it Around the Gridiron. So I was thinking of like mafia names. And I like that name, Mad Dog. I think I'll stick with that. And all my friends told me that. In fact, when I was writing for What's Happening, that's a newspaper, I wrote about a guy named J. Super Noodle Darden. And I'm the only guy in America who get a nice email from the lieutenant governor signed Super Noodle. It's really cool. But yeah, I gave myself that nickname, and I kind of played basketball that way, so that's how I got it.
Your father, Ace Higgins, so well respected, but died 3 days before Christmas when you were only 12 years old. And you had already had some limited experience in journalism. Did that propel you, or did that make you step back for a while?
No, I kind of dove head first into it. And in retrospect, maybe I should have stepped back. But from that point on, I just felt like I really wanted to prove myself. Because I knew since I was 8 I wanted to be a writer. I just loved it. And I just worked really hard at it. I just remember him telling me that, be fair with the way you write, be balanced with the way you write. If you write a column with an opinion, really believe in your opinion. Just don't write it to draw readers. Be ethical when you're dealing with people, and I tried to do that. I've always tried to do that. It disappoints me sometimes in journalism today. It's not that way. That people write things basically just to get internet hits. And if you look at it, you're like, you're so disappointed that this is what your profession has come to, that you just basically like, why is this person writing that? This ain't but a story. And I hate that. I hate that, man. It's kind of, made for some tough relationships with coaches and players because they don't know me from anybody else, and so they don't have any kind of natural trust when I open up. And that kind of, I wish the business hadn't gone that direction. It bothers me.
You're looking at someone over the course of his career who has written 25,260 stories. Can you believe that? And the first one at 8 years old. Now there's a cute story behind this.
Yeah, I would go to the newspaper, the Advocate, in summers. My dad, he would moonlight up there to help write this high school football section for preseason section in the summer. So I'd go up there, and that's how I learned how to write sports. I would look over the shoulders of all the writers. I mean, Hall of Fame guys like Bud Montcat, Ted Castillo, and I learned how to type that way, 2 fingers, no thumb, and I still type that way. Sorry, Miss Silva, my Beverage High School typing teacher. I just didn't get it. Okay, I tried. And at 8 years old, Bud Montcat, the sports editor, says, "Listen, they're bringing some great softball scores and like a highlight sheet. You think you can write the 8 paragraphs?" I'm like, "Sure." And that's how it started. That's what it went from there, and it never quit, really.
10 times he was Tennessee Sports Writer of the Year. Can you believe that? 10 times. And of course has won hundreds of awards, literally. And I want to conclude with this, Ron. The important people who have been a foundation in your life to propel your career and give you encouragement and give you advice and give you opportunity.
Well, I mean, there's no doubt that this is like a team award for me, this Hall of Fame honor. This is my wife, Paige, my sons, Carl and Jack, have been fantastic. My sons were so excited by this award when I got this. I was excited when I appeared as an extra in a Stoner movie. Dad, dude, you're in a Stoner movie? Awesome. My wife basically carried the load because I traveled so much, and I probably worked way too hard, was too intense, and I wish I would have had a better balance, family and work. But she was magnificent. She's still magnificent. My sons are just two great young men, and Kylie and Crystal, who they're with, their spouses, or soon-to-be spouse, one of them, they're great people. And of course, my brother Johnny and his wife Lucy. Johnny, who put up with me for years, he's still mad at me for stealing his blue suede shoes one night, and he beat me up about it. I'm gonna get buy him some blue suede shoes to pay him back one day. But I gotta say, it's been such an unbelievable ride. I still love doing this. I love the predictability of it. I've been around a long time. This is how long I've been around. I'm the only person at Kim Mulkey's press conferences, when she starts referencing country or old hit songs in the 60s and 70s, I'm the only person there knows what she's talking about.
Well, you say that you still enjoy writing, and we still enjoy reading what you write. Ron Higgins, one of the very best of all time, Ron Higgins, a new member of the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame.
Ron Higgins, everybody. One of the great shirts and skins players I've ever been associated with. Trust me, Pace did not mind that you had been gone that much, dog. I wish they would have talked about his movie career more. If you have not seen it in Three on the Waterbed, you gotta watch it. Unbelievable. Dog, everybody. Hey, and also up here at this Raymond Park.